Oh, I didn't see you there. Actually, no, I did because I haven't been anywhere. We've been on house arrest. Not house arrest, quarantine. But let's make some bread. So we're on day 3 of making our sourdough starter. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of activity in both of them. I'll come a little bit closer, you can see. Our white starter is here. You can see that there's some bubbles in there, some really, really small ones, but hopefully you can see some. And the inside of it starting to bubble over. Take a big whiff. Smells a little yeasty, smells a little musky, smells like wheat. Here, take a look at our whole wheat. Lots of big bubbles. If you have the whole wheat one, there's a lot more stuff in there. There's a lot more stuff to ferment. You can see it's risen a lot more. There's a bit of a dome at the very, very top. If you smell it, kind of smells a little bit musky, that's fine. So if you compare the two, I'll come back here so you can see the whole wheat's risen maybe 50% more than the white. The white also rose a little bit more and it's actually fallen down a little bit longer. The whole wheat's taking a little bit longer to rise. So if you're doing each of those, that's kind of what mine looks like. Let me know what yours looks like. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did yesterday. Tomorrow we're gonna use some of these and we're actually gonna make some pizza dough with it because it won't rise a lot, so it won't be great for bed, but let's not waste any more flour, especially in a time where we're trying to conserve as much resources as possible. So already pre-measured out. We're gonna do the whole wheat this time instead of the white so you can see what the whole wheat looks like. 50 grams of whole wheat flour, 50 grams of water in cups. It's about a little bit less than a half cup of flour and about a quarter cup of water. If you've noticed that there aren't a lot of bubbles, your apartment's really cold, use more lukewarm to warm water. If you notice wherever you are is on the hotter side, you can use a little bit colder water. But you can go ahead and do this mix. So same deal as what we're gonna do is we're gonna take half of it out. Oh, actually, it's kind of fun. You can see what it looks like on the inside now. All stringy, kind of looks like this is the gluten structure that you're going to be building in your bread. It's kind of what turns into those bubbles, all of those little pockets fill with gas as you're going along in your bread journey. So we have that done. We're going to add the water. We're going to add the flour. And we're going to mix. For anybody who's extra adventurous and has been doing the white and whole wheat, the thing that you'll notice is the white flour is going to be a little bit more liquid. The whole flour is going to be a little bit more dry. Whole wheat can take a little bit more water. It also will translate through breads, so you can get more water in your whole wheat doughs. There's more bran, there's more germ, all of that stuff, and I'll show you what the final kind of slurry looks like. Cool. And then some of you may ask, what we're going to do is we're going to put the top back on. Why do I have rubber bands on the table? Well, what we're going to do, so you can see, is we're going to mark where the line of it currently is. And when we come back tomorrow, you'll be able to tell how much has it actually risen. Sometimes it's hard to forget. Sorry, hard to remember. So that's where we are today. See you tomorrow.